Hey, what's up everyone? This is Silver Slayer. Silver stackers across the world, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Today's video is going to definitely be an interesting one because we're talking about perception. We're talking about how social media can influence precious metals prices or the markets in a positive or negative light. And it really just depends on how they portray the markets at that point in time. Now, this video is going to be talking about two different articles, how they came out within a 2-day time frame between each other, and one looks at silver and looks at it from a more positive perspective, and the other one kind of spins it and makes it look more negative, and how these two are explaining the same thing but just in different ways. So influence in these articles and how people invest in the way the decisions they make is extremely important, and it's all the same information. It's just how they twist it. It's how they manipulate these articles in their own way, and that's a dangerous thing, especially for new investors. Before we start though, we got a couple things that I really want to announce. Huge news, so let's jump into it. We just hit 45,000 subscribers. You know what that means? One of you have an opportunity to get some silver shipped straight to your front doorstep for doing nothing more than being subscribed. The entry video is going live tonight, so you better be subscribed and click that bell so you will get instantly notified as soon as the video is uploaded on YouTube. If you're not subscribed, you're not going to see the entry video and you won't get a chance to have a chance to win. So you better be subscribed, click that bell. Also, you want to stack silver with style? Well, look no further. I launched a clothing line for silver stackers, AG47 Apparel. Slayersmerch.com is how you head over here. We have a lot of new things that's on the site. I'm really excited. We have the So Buy Silver shirt. It says the dollar is worthless, so buy silver. And on the back, it says 3/9 spine. We have different colorways. We even have hoodies, right? We have hoodies for this stuff. It's just a really fun thing. It's a cool way to express your love for precious metals in a fashionable way. We have the Got Silver shirt, and on the back it says, "'Cause I do." We also have other things as well, right? Really clean designs, stuff that's bold, but you know, it's not too crazy. It's real subtle. And I just think this stuff looks really good. I can't wait for my shipment to come in because I'm going to be wearing this stuff all the time, right? It's a good conversation starter. People are going to look at you a little confused and they might ask a question, but guess what? You know, that you can plant that seed for them. It also just looks nice too. I mean, how cool is it that you have a dollar symbol with with a logo of it going down? A lot of people are going to be interested and you're going to be that person sticking out. It really does look good. So anyways, let's jump into the video. So as you can see, precious metals green across the board. Markets are looking healthy, stabilizing. Silver's up $28.14, right? But you can see a couple days ago, markets declined dramatically. Now there's a couple of articles written around this time. One is talking about how silver could break back above $30. The other one is talking about how silver prices are sliding. Now, you know that a lot of speculation is happening right now because social media. There's also a lot of new investors that don't understand silver's true value, that are emotionally attached, looking at the day-to-day prices and freaking out or being, extremely bullish. And that's a dangerous thing because impulse buying and panic selling is real. Impulse buying and panic selling are also the two ways to for sure lose a lot of money. Just because silver is a good investment doesn't mean you can't lose a lot of money. Imagine if you're a new investor and you hop online and this is the only article you read. Silver prices are sliding as industrial metals struggle for direction. Imagine that. This could determine how you invest, right? Investing, there's a very high or a very strong psychological approach because we're talking about information, how you perceive it, and that will in return affect the decisions you made. A strategy is decision making. And if you're emotionally attached and you in return take this piece of information as negative, then you might panic sell. You might look at the markets differently. So it's very important that if you are someone new that on a day-to-day basis gets a little finicky if prices are low, then you need to be subscribed to a channel like mine, at least, that will give you an inside scoop, because you breaking down these articles by yourself, especially if you don't really understand silver's true value, or you're looking at the day-to-day basis of precious metals and determining your stacking strategy from that perspective, can be extremely dangerous. So let's jump into this. So right now, this article is talking about how silver prices, or will silver prices break back above $30 before gold breaks 2,000. And basically what that is trying to say is, will silver start taking on a life of its own beyond gold? With so much hot money chasing the commodity super cycle, silver prices are tipped to be one of the best performing asset classes in 2021. And you know what's crazy? Silver was the number one performing asset in 2020. Often overlooked in favor of its precious metal cousin gold, silver prices have been tailed up an impressive gain of over 80% in the last year. Isn't that insane? Nobody's talking about that. Nobody is talking about how silver is up, or is gained over 80% in the last year. Silver prices currently trading above $27 an ounce. That's a whopping 86% rise from a year ago, when the spot price was around $14.50 an ounce. And we actually saw it down to $11 in March 2020. In similar fashion to the whole commodity sector, silver is once again starting to attract a lot of attention on a scale not seen since the global financial crisis in 2008. And you know what happened back in 2008? It led silver to $50 in 2011. There are several factors at play that have lured traders back into silver, which include rising inflation expectations, the Fed's pledge to keep rates lower for longer, and of course, upcoming green energy and infrastructure spending boom. You also have forums like Wall Street Silver that have brought in a lot of stackers. So silver stackers are coming in from all different directions for all different reasons, and it really just shows how much potential silver has, because people are seeing how explosive silver could be for all these different reasons. It's not just one reason that drives everyone into silver. People are realizing this way it could make a silver explosive, or this way could. And it's a beautiful thing, and it just really shows how much power silver has. If you want to know where silver prices are heading next, then just take a look at the impressive gains across the rest of the metals complex for copper, iron ore, to palladium. This month, iron ore broke above $200 a ton for the first time ever. Palladium, $3,000 to hit an all-time record high. Copper prices surpass an all-time high. And those are all industrial metals. Silver is the last one, but that also is probably because silver is also a monetary metal, unlike the previous three. Silver is relatively cheap compared with its peers, certainly has a lot of catching up to do. In my opinion, silver is definitely the best trade right now and the one to watch. See, copper, iron ore, palladium, it's too late. Once you see something that exploded that high, it's too late, right? It's too late. Silver hasn't exploded that high yet following those, so it's not too late. The rest of those, it's like a volcano, already exploded, already erupted. Silver, volcano's still bubbling. Silver is definitely the best trade right now and the one to watch heading into June. So if you saw that article, if you read just that article, you would be extremely bullish on silver. You would be happy. You would be all in. But imagine if you scrolled past that article, didn't see it, and this is the article you read. Silver prices slide as gold and industrial metals struggle for direction. Isn't that interesting that gold or these industrial metals struggle for direction, when this article is talking about these industrial metals are up, all of them breaking all-time highs. $200 for the first time ever. Palladium, all-time record high. Copper, all-time high. But then you read this article that these metals are struggling for direction. And both these articles were written May 28th, and this one was written May 28th, the same freaking day. These articles were written on the same day. How insane is that? Isn't it interesting how they can spin something and just make it either look extremely bullish or extremely negative? Silver prices traded in the negative on Friday afternoon, and that was from the dollar rebound. And this showed data recovery was back on track in the world's largest economy and softness in gold. The continued appreciation in rupee also put added pressure on white precious metals, or the white metal. This semi-precious metal has been trading higher than 50,000 rupees in 200-day moving average across, but lower than 5 and 20 days moving average on the daily chart. So the momentum indicator relative strength is the RSI at 52, which indicates sideways movement in the price. The white metal prices have turned choppy as gold struggles to sustain above the $1,900 an ounce level on the back of stability in the dollar and equity market. Chinese crackdown on rising raw material prices also weighed on the price. See, these silver ETFs were unchanged for the third day, and funding of the NAV is trading on premium 0.74%. US dollar is above 90, which is 90.11, which is up 0.175% against rival currencies. So the spot gold ratio 68 to 1, which is pretty high, not as high as the 125 to 1 in March 2020, but it's still relatively high. So let's see what they're saying. So futures market, silver for July delivery touched an intraday of the RS 71,000, and so far in current series, precious metals has touched a low high. Silver delivery the contract. So the value of July and September's contracts so far is up respectively. So similarly, the mini contract, blah, blah, blah. So silver may witness choppy trade as gold and industrial metals struggle for direction. However, some profit taking is likely if the US dollar recovers further. And that they're saying that a lot of people are going to start selling, right? And this is from Money Control. This article from Money Control. It's not a silver article. You know, they're not bullish on silver. I mean, it's just they don't focus on silver. They talk about everything. A lot of ETFs, a lot of the digital side, a lot of stuff. So you can see how their perspective on silver's price and where silver's headed is going to be a lot different than FX Empire that talk a lot about silver. And you can see how dangerous that could be for new investors, new stackers, right? Talking about the same thing the same day, but one shows what's really happening. The other one talks about speculation. These are all theories. This is all theory. What would happen or what might happen. People might start selling if the dollar holds. They're not talking about the prices right now at all. This one is showing the reality. And that's why where you get your information is also so important. So anyways, what do you think about this? Do you think that silver will break back above $30 before gold breaks past $2,000? I definitely think so. Because silver's a much smaller market than gold, it hits higher highs and lower lows. I call it gold on steroids. And with the amount of money, the amount of eyes, the amount of attention that silver's getting, I definitely think that silver would be the one to take off before gold, especially because gold already exploded. Gold's volcano has already erupted. Silver's volcano hasn't erupted yet. So as people keep realizing that silver is a ticking time bomb, that the stars have aligned, that the perfect storm is here, they're going to all start putting their money into silver. Not only that, then like this article said, you also have the green energy movement. And since silver is the last one to be breaking all-time highs from iron ore, palladium, and not only that, copper, silver is the next one. It's the other industrial metal with those, which is the previous three have broke past all-time highs and silver has a lot more potential, a lot more reason to explode than those ones, then it would only make sense that silver would break through the all-time high as well. And that's just one of the reasons. That's only one reason to explain it. We haven't even talked about the several others. We haven't even talked about inflation, really. We haven't even really talked about the amount of stimulus we're throwing out. There's so many other reasons. So yeah, I'm going to wrap this video up here. If you thought this video was educational, informational, at least entertaining, make sure to smash the like button. If you are someone that wants to stack silver with style, then make sure you head over to slayersmerch.com, where we have a lot of different silver stacking apparel, AG47 apparel. Lots of different colorways. You can mix and match this stuff. It's just a really cool thing. I'm really excited about this launch. I think it's a really good launch. I put a lot of time and energy into this, and I just thought it turned out really good. I think it's just a very, it's just a very cool way to express your love for precious metals, because there really isn't any clothing for silver stackers, right? There really isn't. But I just wanted to offer something for you guys, and I hope you do enjoy it. Slayersmerch.com. This is what the mobile site would look like. Hold on. So it looks something like this. A very clean site. Just, I just wanted to make something cool, just something different, give you guys an opportunity to express your love for precious metals in a different way. So anyways, yeah, we have that, slayersmerch.com. Also, make sure you're subscribed. Turn on the notification bell so you do not miss my entry video for my 45,000 subscriber silver giveaway that will be going live tonight. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. This was Silver Slayer. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.